This time we'll call the meeting of the Union County School Board to order. This time I'd like to ask Mr. Manning Jeter if he'd lead us in the invocation and our pledge of allegiance.
Please stand. Bow. Dear merciful Father, we come on you this evening, oh Lord, just thanking you for life, health, and strength. We thank you, Father God, for allowing us to be able to assemble in this room just one more time. We ask you, Father, just please throw your loving arms of protection around us, guide and direct our path. Make sure that we do the right things for the right reasons, oh Lord. Father, step into our lives this evening so that we might be able to do something to help your children. Help us to be a beacon unto you, O Lord. Bring our community as well as our school district together, Father God, and guide them in the direction that you want us to go. In your Son, Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Jeter. We have a need for an addendum?
No, sir.
Entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Mr. Truitt,
Second.
Ms. Shropshire, any discussion? Ms. Petty, call the roll, please.
Mr. Truitt?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Shropshire?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Brewington?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ivy?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Jeter?
Yes.
Mr. Lipsy?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. McMorris?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Anthony?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
Mr. Massey?
Yes, ma'am.
The motion is approved.
This time I entertain a motion to go to executive session to discuss personnel matters to include new hires, resignations, transfers, contractual energy partnership, and school safety renovation.
Make the motion. Come on, executive session.
Mr. Brewington,
Second.
Ms. Anthony, any discussion? Call the roll, Ms. Petty, please.
Mr. Brewington?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Anthony? Yes, ma'am. Mr. Ivy?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Jeter? Mr. Lipsy?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. McMorris?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Shropshire?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Truitt?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Massey?
Yes, ma'am.
The motion is approved, and I have 6:32. So, bad side, that's why I keep asking. 7:33 is what I got.
This time, school board is back in open session. During executive session, no votes were taken. Ms. Petty, we have confirmation of notice to the media.
Yes, sir.
We need approval of minutes of 7:28 and 8:18.
Make a motion, we approve those two meetings.
Second.
Have a motion from Ms. Shropshire and second from Mr. Truitt. Any discussion about the minutes? Ms. Petty, call roll, please.
Ms. Shropshire.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Truitt.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Brewington.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ivy.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Jeter.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Lacy.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. McMorris.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Anthony.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Massey.
Yes, ma'am.
The motion's approved.
This time, Mr. Childers.
We request the approval of the personnel report for August 2020.
I'd like to make a motion, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Brewington,
Second.
Ms. Anthony, second. Any other discussion on personnel? Petty, call roll, please.
Mr. Brewington.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Anthony.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ivy.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Jeter.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Lipsy.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. McMorris.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Shropshire.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Truitt.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Massey.
Yes, ma'am.
The motion is approved.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, okay. All right. Superintendent, information time.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chair. First, I'd like to start off, this past weekend was the South Carolina School Board Association School Law Conference, and Mr. Manning Jeter attended on behalf of the board, so we'll give him the opportunity if he wants to share some of the sessions he attended.
Okay, first of all, Mr. Charles Govan from the South Carolina School Board Association from Darlington, he's the president. He opened up the first session. Ms. Sonia Trainer, Executive Director of the National School Board Attorney, talked about all the new federal policies and federal rules and regulations that is being put into place now. Most of the people that's putting these rules and regulations into place never even been a part of public education, really don't care about public education. The cuts that's coming, still coming down the pipe after some cuts have already come. It will be some more that's gonna hit us. And it's influenced by, well, I'm not gonna call names. It's influenced by people that really don't care nothing about education, and our kids this far down the line, they really don't concern themselves about them. The second person in the second session was Barbara Drayton. She talked to us about IDEA, and she talked about the individuals with disabilities and the needs all over the state of South Carolina now, and how much they are really paying attention to kids with special needs and the special needs departments in school districts. And we got to get on top of it, and not only get on top of it, we got to stay on top of it before we end up being fined. Worse, we come in and they get to checking some things and they find something that they're not happy with. It don't have to be something that's real bad, but it's left up to them how they handle it or what they do. They can send people in to stand over your shoulder and watch over you, and if you're a person like I am, if you're gonna stand on my shoulder, you can just do the job. You got people that have come in and want to make a lot of changes within our district, and we can't afford to make some of the changes that people, like in Spartanburg County, because they have revenue out the wazoo and they can do whatever they want to do when they want to do it. Union County don't have it like that. So we got to be careful about what we do and how we do it and when we do it. We got to take care of each other. We gotta have each other's back, whether you like it or not. It's coming to that. The third session, it was Doug Webb. He was a general consultant for Greenville, South Carolina, and he talked about data breach, such as HIPAA and FERPA, and making sure that we keep all our documentations and things on kids locked down and locked up, making sure that it can't get in the hands of the wrong people. We even have to be, and it's hard to say, but this is the way it was said. You got to be careful about what you even hand the police. Because once they walk on this property, they are our responsibility. Any information that's given to us by their parents, we're responsible for that information. If we give that information to another entity, and that entity use that information to do something, or it end up in the wrong hands, somebody might breach the police department's records and files and stuff, and get all these kids' information, they can turn around and come back and file suit against the school district, because that's where it all started at. So that's another one of those things we got to be careful about. The breakout that interested me the most was understanding the rule of being a school board member, understanding your role of being a school board member. It's our responsibility as a school board member. We're the elected officials by the taxpayers. It's our responsibility to hire a superintendent, hold that superintendent at high esteem, and hold his feet to the fire to make sure that the things that we need to do for our county is being done. We don't go out and hire people. We're not the ones that do the interview. But the names that are brought to us, we're supposed to be able to ask questions and have knowledge of the people before we vote. And we can ask for that, and it should happen. We don't fire people. We don't go out and investigate people. That's the superintendent's job. But once again, it's our responsibility to hold the superintendent's feet to the fire and make sure that it happens. And next year, we got to do our job. That's it.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Jennings.
Mr. Hughes. Mr. Barlow, if you can bring up our final numbers for our summer feeding. 213,155 meals, and glad to have Ms. Mitchell with us tonight, help lead the charge of our whole program, and just want to share some of these highlights here. Summer 2025, the food service department, and when I say food service department, summer meals, keep in mind a lot of different people assisted, transportation, school personnel, district personnel, just keep that in mind. But they had a 130% increase of meals in comparison to summer 2024. 11,218 meals served per day. It looks like the breakdown here, actually, the groceries to go was the hit. 73% groceries to go pickup line, and home delivery 26%. And then even served some camps too at 1%. So that was a big hit. So I'm going to say we're probably doing some pickup lines in the future, because and there's a lot of community people talking about the pickup lines and the service there, and seeing our SRO here, and it reminded me of all our SROs. They got to pitch in also in the meals this summer. And another piece I think is very important, is the number one is feeding our kids during the summer, and then seeing the success rates of feeding our kids, taking care of our community. But another important piece is something included here, keeping the money local. I think that's very big. And the number one there, Fresh Air Galaxy, followed the procurement process and out of our inventory, a little over $136,000 worth went right back into a local grocery store in our community. And there's others there listed too, even down to local produce, but I think that's very important too. So I know we've talked about this before and done some congratulations, but want to share this. And then at the very bottom, to kind of wrap it up, the district summer program was one of 11 in the nation to be recognized with the 2025 Summer Hunger Hero Award by No Kid Hungry. It was also featured in the Food Service Director magazine. So job well done, and we're just gonna do this again. Yes,
I
ma'am.
would like to publicly thank Ms. Michaela Mitchell, because she didn't have to do this, and I don't know that a lot of our community understands this. A lot of districts just expect you to feed your kids on your own through the summer. And she took this initiative to try to find the grants and the funding and all of the partnerships that have been formed. And she did this along with her team, and she made sure that we continued it this year and were even more successful. So I think we need to tell her again, thank you very much on behalf of our community. So thank you.
Excellent job.
You would really be surprised of how many people that know your last name, how many kids that know your last name.
I attend church.
Those kids know who you are.
And we love them.
I know. You got to love them. This is what you do.
Point well made, Mr. Junior.
Also, in your packet, you have the out-of-district releases for this present 25-26 year. And you also have a comparison to last year, 2024, 2025. Thank you, Ms. Petty, for always putting this together for us. So what you have is a breakdown of the various districts that students asked to be released from Union County to attend school in these other districts. And that total for this year is 135 students who requested releases to attend school in other districts. Seeing the reasons on the form, a lot of this is all work-related is one. They work in surrounding districts. Some of those are teachers in surrounding districts, some of this other work-related occupations. And then other thing we see is once they get into that system of going to other districts, as they have siblings that start school, then they kind of add to the family list. So 135 for this year. Also, a little extra information. When we look at drop data, other students who were with us at the end of school in May and then have since left our district. We had 16 as of, this is of August 25th to today, 16 who have entered into some kind of homeschool format, 11 private school, and then 44 students into a charter school of some kind.
You say, looking at Newberry, obviously there's a bigger number. Is that the majority of Whitmire?
Whitmire. Yeah. Ms. Petty, I'd say 98%, maybe 100 Whitmire. All right, let's see. Next item. At the June 9th school board meeting, that was our second reading of our budget. The board approved to increase millage for, I'm just going by the motion, next year by the 4.1 mils for this year, and then go back and take the 5.7 mils from last year as well. I will say Ms. Griffin has reported that millage increase to the county, and that total is 9.8 mils. The motion was, on that night, was also amended to also state that each year we go up the maximum amount that we can as approved by state law. After checking into this amended portion of doing the maximum amount from here on out, each year that we're allowed to do. The school board actually has to take this vote year to year, so you cannot do a vote that lets you just take it for a long period of time. So it's gonna take a vote each year on tax millage. So I bring that update to you, as far as the, millage increase.
Since I made the motion, do I need to make a motion to rescind the amendment?
That'd be great.
I'll make a motion to rescind the amendment to that original motion.
All right, we have a motion to rescind the original motion, the amendment to the motion. A second by Mr. Truitt. Is there any other discussion need to be made on this? Does everybody understand what we're voting on? Mr. Jeter, go ahead.
All 9 of us need to understand and realize that the only way that you can come back and address this at any time, whether Mr. Ivey is here or not, if you're on the losing side, you can't even bring it back up. If you're on the winning side, you can. Okay? Right, thank you.
Correct. Yes, sir.
So each year, each June or whatever, we'll vote on how much we want to raise it, if we want to raise it at all,
Right.
correct?
Yes.
When we do the budget, right.
Yes.
That's correct.
And sir, can we get that in writing from where it came from? That law? Please?
Yeah. Thank you. You send that out. Yes, ma'am.
Since I voted against it the first time, am I allowed to vote this time, or I need to abstain?
Yes.
Yes, what?
You just,
bring
you
it
can
up.
vote, you just cannot bring it back up.
Okay, just want to clarify what I can do.
Yes.
Mr. Haney, if you could get that and send it to the board.
Okay.
Any other discussion? Ms. Petty, call the roll, please.
Mr. Ivy?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Truitt?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Brewington?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Jeter?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Lipsey?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. McMorris?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Shropshire?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Anthony?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Massey?
Yes, ma'am.
The motion is approved.
Another item, our local Union County First Steps Board, we have a seat on that board. And at recent past, Dr. Stacy Farr is representing our district on that board. She's our direct contact with the local First Steps. The local school board has to vote for her to continue in that seat. So we will need some action if you wish for her to continue in that seat.
I'd like to make the motion that we allow Dr. Stacy Farr to continue the seat with First Step.
Second.
We have a motion by Mr. Jeter, a second by Mr. Brewington. Any other discussion about Dr. Farr continuing on the board, First Steps? Sir?
Dr. Farr, are you okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wonder.
Ms. Petty? Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse
How
me.
much time does sitting on that board take up for you, maybe monthly, if you had to estimate?
It's just a evening meeting, committee meeting, and then of course, any activities that have been planned through First Steps, but they're all after hours or weekends.
The actual board meeting is quarterly based, that's what I understand.
And you're okay with that extra time outside of your normal duties? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions, discussion? Ms. Petty, call the roll, please.
Mr. Jeter?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Brewington?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ivy?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Lipsey?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. McMorris?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Shropshire?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Truitt?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Anthony?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Massey?
Yes, ma'am.
The motion's approved.
One more, a couple more updates. Last week, the board voted in our meeting to add a goal to my set of goals in reference to retention rate for a 90% retention rate for certified personnel minus retirees. I will add consideration that you also need to think about when you start talking about retention rate and even the resignations for people leaving. There's a variety of reasons for people even submitting resignations, and sometimes you even have terminations. So I just bring that to your attention. But I had Mr. Childers pull me a report just so you kind of know where we are, kind of give us an idea. At the end of the 24-25 year, total of 302 certified positions. We had 23 resignations, and that 23 is broken down to 16 who resigned and left the district, We had 2 breach of contract and 5 retired. That's the breakdown of the 23. And our Union County Schools has a retention rate at the end of 24-25 of 92%. I want to bring that for information. Reminder that next Monday is Labor Day holiday, so we'll be observing that holiday. Therefore, schools and offices will be closed. And Mr. Chair, at this time, I'm going to transition and introduce our guest, Ms. Madeline Hyatt with Schneider Electric, who will come forward for a presentation. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me tonight. My name is Madeline Hyatt, and I am with a company called Schneider Electric. We are not an electric company. We are actually an energy services company. And what we do is work with school districts just like Union County Schools to design, engineer, creatively fund, implement, and then financially guarantee infrastructure and technology projects. So tonight I'm going to share with you a little bit about what we think we can do for the district and what this delivery model can do for the district, and then seek your approval for the district to take the next steps into procurement. On the very first page here, I believe you all have it in front of you, this page encompasses our multifaceted program. You see 6 key components to our delivery model that is all encouraged by South Carolina Code 4852-670. At the bottom of this page, you see key attributes of our delivery model. Working with a partner like Schneider enables the school district to have one partner from start to finish during the design and engineering phase. This is a very collaborative process with the school district to figure out what improvements are desired and needed, and what the impact of those would be financially. We have our own team of construction managers, site superintendents. We help get through the OSF process when that is required. And then we have a financial services group. We help find and secure any funding. Also, we have a team of people who help support grants, rebates, and incentives whenever those are available. Really kind of bundling as many different financial models together to bring some of your critical needs to life. Then we have our support services and performance guarantee period, which is really made up of a couple decades of support. We are not a partner who sees you through 1 year manufacturer's warranty, for instance. We want to be around for the long term to train your team and really be an extra kind of tool in your tool belt. Not to replace your operations and maintenance team, but really to be an asset. And then finally, with outreach and engagement, we offer very robust marketing and student engagement to help involve the students and educate the community on what you're doing to be fiscally responsible. On the next page, you can kind of see some general district priorities. First, at the top there, reducing energy usage and costs, modernizing school facilities. We realize that Union County School District has a lot of older buildings, and that's something that we are very used to seeing and working in to enhance those for your students. Bolster community engagement, as well as demonstrate wise financial stewardship. At the bottom of this page, you see a general scope matrix. This is based on a high-level evaluation of facility needs throughout the district, and you can see there's a whole host of different priorities that the district has and ways that we could align to support Union County School District during the design phase. The next page shows a high-level financial overview. You see right now that the district is spending about $640,000 a year on energy, which amounts to $1.01 cost per square foot, which is really very great. I think it might be a little low because we are missing some data, but I also want to commend your maintenance team because they have done a great job, for instance, replacing the lighting, for most of the lighting throughout the district, reducing that cost per square foot in recent years. At the bottom of this page, you see our kind of preliminary analysis here. Based on the needs that we think we could help Union County School District with, we would anticipate roughly a 26% reduction in energy and utility and operational costs, which amount to over $150,000 annually. These cost savings are financially guaranteed. So once we kind of figure out exactly what scope of work this would entail, we would solidify that cost savings number, but this is meant to kind of paint just the potential impact. Over the course of our partnership, these savings amount to over $4 million, and we could bring some additional funding to the table or offset your utility costs even more with other solutions like solar PV systems and things of that nature. But that's something we would dig into during the design phase. If you all have any questions, I would love to answer them, but we are really excited about the opportunity that this program could bring the district, and really are looking forward to hopefully the opportunity to support you all in the future. But just wanted to kind of bring this opportunity to your attention and gain your approval for the district to move forward with procurement.
Mr. Barnado, would you mind speaking to the RFP process with this, please?
What we've done thus far will be considered, I guess, market research when dealing with Snyder up to this point. What we're looking for tonight is just enabling the district to move forward with procuring a contract for services of this type. And we would submit it, we'd put it on some kind of business opportunities, advertise it, and make sure we had adequate competition that would adhere to not only our local procurement policy, but also the state procurement policy. But that's kind of what we're looking at tonight, is just moving forward with these kind of services now that we found that there is value and potential value in these types of services, that we would move forward with just starting the competitive procurement process to get a company in here, a contract company in here that would assist us with that.
Thank you for doing that. Any questions, comments? Yes, sir, Mr. Truitt.
And I don't know if they mentioned this to you or not, but I was wondering, I know we have the property at Lockhart. I know that's not up for renovation or anything, but wouldn't the power, the utilities down there need to be considered in this for our number per square foot to be correct?
Do you remember seeing Lockhart on your utility?
I cannot recall.
It's minimal, but.
It is minimal. I can't recall off the top of my head, but like I said, this is really just kind of meant to be a 30,000 foot impact study. And some of the data we have, there are gaps in it. So I keep saying during the design phase, but really in the design phase, we would make sure we would be exploring every single thing we possibly could to make sure that your numbers are correct here.
Good point, Mr. Truitt.
If nothing else, your costs would just go up. So, you know, what you're spending now.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Al, did you have a question?
I'd like to make a motion that we direct the administration to move forward with the procurement of energy and water savings contractor services.
Okay, we have a motion to move forward with this. Mr. Ivey, who was second?
Mr. Jeter.
Mr. Jeter, we have a second. Any other discussion? Ms. Petty, take the vote, please.
Mr. Ivey.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Jeter.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Brewington.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Lipsy.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. McMorris. Yes, ma'am. Ms. Shropshire.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Truitt.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Anthony.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Massey.
Yes, ma'am.
The motion is approved.
Thank you all.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for the information.
Yes. Have a great
And
evening.
you're welcome to say, but we understand you have a trip ahead, so you're
I'm
also
gonna get home
welcome.
to the baby.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Childers.
Tonight I'm bringing policy GBGAB, accommodation for breastfeeding mothers for first reading. Any questions or concerns that you may have?
Any questions? Okay, thank you. Dr. Bird.
Good evening, everyone.
You change his mind.
Good evening. In your packets tonight, you have our district's beginning of the year enrollment report. For accuracy, these numbers were pulled from all school locations on Friday, August the 15th. So please note that the numbers will fluctuate daily due to students enrolling and withdrawing into our schools or out of our schools. So the report was pulled today, it was different from the numbers you see displayed and at your desk. The following is included in this report. The Union County School District Enrollment Report, which gives you the district enrollment numbers by school and grade. And as you can see, our overall enrollment for the 24-25 school year was 3550, which is down 51 students this year. The enrollment report by school for elementary will be found on pages 2 through 5 by the number of students by teacher and grade level. And then we have our middle school reports from Jonesville Middle School and Sims Middle School, which includes a breakdown of each teacher's enrollment numbers by class period for grades 6 through 8. And then we have Union County High School and Union County Career Center, the actual master schedules. You'll see that the enrollment report on the numbers here at Union County High School did decrease by 36 students. Last year was 1,028, and this year is 992. This concludes my presentation of our overall current enrollment. Are there any questions? Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bird.
I have another agenda item if I may move forward.
Yes, ma'am.
We have some requests for a water activity field trip and 2 overnight field trips. The water activity field trip I'll present to you first is for the South Carolina Bass Nation Youth Series Tournament. You have the actual schedule in front of you. They start September 27th, 2025, and they go all the way to April, mid-April, April 18th. As well as that field trip, I have a request from Sims Middle School for some overnight field trips. I'm gonna ask Dr. Carty to come to present a little bit of information about that at this time.
Can I ask a question? I know I see Jason and Matt back there. Y'all got all the insurance, sled checks, all that stuff?
We were talking to Dr. Bird before the meeting. This year, we're gonna, once I get all the boat captain's insurance information, we're gonna turn that into the district, so they'll have copies. And also Bass, the tournament series actually insure the children as well that are on the lake, so they're actually double insured. But each boat owner, the captain, has to hold $300,000 minimum liability insurance on the boat that's covered, and Bass is $500,000. So I'm gonna give Dr. Bird copies of that this year to start moving forward. We'll start providing that at the beginning of the year.
I figured. Thank you.
He's a pro at it.
I know. It's gone up a little bit since I did it on liability. Dr. Carty.
Good evening. So as Dr. Bird said, I want to bring 2 opportunities for our students. One is for our 7th grade students having a trip to Atlanta. It is an overnight trip. The itinerary, I believe, was included in your board packet. First day is actually going to be in Atlanta. We're going to go to Georgia Tech. And Georgia Tech is going to be able to see some of the things that are included already for our 7th graders. It includes an overnight trip, but they're going to also stop off at Georgia, where they're going to have some opportunities to see some nature in the Blue Ridge Mountains and to tour a German-ish type town. The second trip is a trip to DC. I want to provide 8th graders the opportunity to see our nation's capital and get an opportunity that they might not have elsewise in the community. This is going to be a 2-night trip. They'll be seeing things such as the Aerospace Museum, Arlington National Cemetery, the Holocaust Museum, and be able to do a tour of the nation's mall. Also, a guided tour of the U.S. Capitol. Both of these opportunities are going to be open to students as long as they're in good academic and attendance standing. We have a fundraising plan to help with the cost for students. There's also going to be a payment plan available for students and some federal funds set aside to help pay for any students who meet the attendance and academic requirements.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to make the motion, we approve the field trips.
Yes, sir. Second. Got a motion by Mr. Lipsey, second from Mr. Ivy. Any other questions on the field trips? Any other explanation? Ms. Petty, call the roll, please.
Mr. Lipsey?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ivy?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Brewington?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Jeter? Ms. McMorris?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Shropshire? Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Mr. Truitt?
ma'am.
Ms. Pinckney?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Massey?
Yes, ma'am.
The motion is approved.
You don't have to leave. Ms. Griffin. Griffin, you know why everybody likes to see you come up here?
Is this the end?
That's right.
Oh. Well, I'll make it short and sweet then.
There you go. Thank you.
Financials for July, revenues year to date, local revenue 78,000, state revenue and transfers 2 million, total revenues year to date 2.1 million. Expenditures year to date payroll 360,000, year to date operating expenses 912,000, total year to date expenditures 1.2 million. That leaves us with a net operating results for July of $868,000.
Is that normal?
It is, we'll start to go in the negative probably next month, so we're not getting a lot of our funding in yet.
Okay.
Any questions? All right, short and sweet.
Thank you.
We have covered all our agenda items, so I'll take a motion.
I make the motion, we adjourn. Second.
Ms. Anthony?